Where are we on the India-US trade deal? So we are all aware how United States has put nearly 50% of tariff on Indian exports to US in the recent past as a penalty of purchasing from Russia, and also a normal hike of tariff revenge because India is a tariff heavy country for its imports. Now, recently in January last week, it was announced that the trade deal has been negotiated, completed, and the tariff on Indian goods going to US will be 18%, which has been something accepted by India considering the competitive advantage what we have compared to our neighboring countries, largely being hit by a 19% tariff from US. However, just in a week's time, Supreme Court suggested that this tariff levying of whatever Trump administration is doing on other countries is being invoked on wrong foundations, and these are all to be pulled back. These are all illegal, and that has led to a confusion on the tariff war which was imposed by tariff on multiple nations. And now, as per Supreme Court of US and the US administration, somewhere around they are trying to put a tariff of 10% blanket on all countries, and because they cannot levy their fantasized numbers which were being levied earlier, so 10% blanket, and somehow they'll try to push it to 15% by using some other legal foundations. And now India is in a mood to renegotiate and not to agree to that 18% or whatever 15%, because India is now repositioning itself from the benchmark of whatever comparative advantage it had earlier compared to its neighboring countries and the regional exporters, a 1% delta. So it needs again that 1% advantage in the new deal as well. So maybe we are trying to stand at 14% or so, and in the current environment, 9%. So that is one aspect of the complete story. Second was the verbal sayings from the US that during the trade deal, it was agreed that India will stop buying or reduce buying from the Russian oil. But recently, we understand with the ongoing war in Iran, India has got a waiver to purchase oil from Russia, and they are increasing it. India is increasing its purchase from Russia. So that is also something which has been taken. So overall, amidst of all things, we understand that we are back to square one, where we were 1 year back, vis-a-vis our relationship in terms of economy with US and other countries, Russia as well. And nothing has been gained other than creating a lot of confusion and poor branding of Trump administration. So let's see. Largely, experts believe that there's a global vacuum of power, what we see, and now it is no more a unipolar world driven by US. It is time for other countries to come up and establish a multipolar world, and that is where India is putting its foot in. So let's see where we proceed with these changes. Thank you.